Arming complete.
Hello friends, welcome to the stream. So today, here it's Inrylic, Kentucky. 98003, gonna take off, gonna do our normal shit, run a checklist, take off, go tank, and go weasel. So, without further ado, we're gonna get this show on the road. Hold on a second. Checklist. Alright, external canopy jettison, handle doors closed. Pitot and static probes, covers removed. Yep. AOA probes, covers removed, rotate good. Static ports are in good condition, all of them. Radom is secure, yeah. Engine inlet duct is clear. Actually, hold on a second, just realized it's a little fucked up here. Fix this shit. That's better. And then if you guys turn your phones to the side, the view should definitely be much better. You should be able to see my entire screen. Anyway, radom secure, engine inlet duct clear, pods, pylons, they're going to be changed anyway. EPU fired indicator is good. Now we move on to the right main landing gear. Chocks in, tire, wheel, and strut, good condition. Door and linkage is secure, don't have a safety pin, that's fine. And move to the right wing. EPU exhaust port, which is right here, is clear. EPU exhaust port is clear. Leading edge flap is in good condition. Stores and pylons are going to be changed anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Nav and form lights are good, and the flapper on is good. Now we move back to the tail. Hook is good. Ventral fins, boards, horizontal tails, and rudder are all good. Don't have a drag chute on this jet. Nozzle is in good condition. Nav and form lights are in good condition. Vertical tail light is in good condition. JFS doors are closed. Move to the left wing. The flapper on is in good condition. The stores and pylons are going to be changed anyway. The leading edge flap is in good condition. Fuel vent outlet is clear. Left main landing gear. Chocks are in. Tire, wheel, and strut are all good. Door and linkage is secure. Don't have a safety pin, but it's alright. Fuselage. Gun port is clear. IFF bird slicers are good. Door 2317 is closed. Underside nose landing gear, tire, wheel, and strutter in good condition. Door and linkage is secure. Torque arms, etc. Landing and taxi lights are in good condition. Alright. Get into the jet. On a second. Before entering cockpit checklist. Alright. Jet control safe. Canopy jettison handle pin removed. Board switch centered. Fuel master guard down. Engine comp pry guard down. All gear handle is in. All flaps switch norm. Ground jet enable switch is off. Don't have a drag chute in this jet. Hook is up. Master arm is off. Oxygen regulator is off. Interior lighting control panel. Oh, it's not off. Off? It's off. Okay, utility lights. Yeah, those aren't even input. Alright, so heat off. Flick is power. Test switch norm. Defog mid. Yeah. DBU off. Alt flaps norm, manual flap switch enable, leading edge flap switch auto, bit switch off, Trim autopilot disconnect switch norm. Trim all centered. Fuel master switch guard down. Tank inertia ring off. Engine feed knob norm. Area fuel probe closed. IFF master knob standby. CNI backup. Tack in. Don't need the tack in right now. We're the ILS right now. Turn all that off. Exterior lighting control panel norm. Steady, bright, bright. 1. EPU norm guard down. Power off. ECM not going to have a jammer today. COM 1 off. Squelch. COM 2. Sorry. Clockwise squelch. Clockwise squelch. Yeah. AB reset switch norm. Engine comp pry guard down. JFS off. VHF backup panel both. Throttle. Actually, canopy bow down. Little fun fact about the F-16. The canopy bow is up, you can't go into Afterburner. See, it hits the canopy bow. Probably some little fun fact you guys didn't know about the Viper. So give me a like and follow if you guys didn't know that. Anyway. Board switch forward, dogfight switch centered. All gear handle in. Countermeasure distribution switches all are off. RF switch norm. Stores config Cat 1 for now, but it'll be Cat 3 later. Landing and taxi lights off. Gear down. Ground jet enable switches off. Brakes channel 1, anti-skid on. Stores jettison cover intact. Hook up. HUD symbology off. Autopilot switches off. Mast arm off. Laser arm off. Set the altimeter. 2968. Altimeter 2968. Fuel quantity select knob norm. Transfer switch norm. Stream mode, don't have that. Just instead. Clock is good. Sensor power switches all are off, right? HUD control panel. Nuclear consent switch off. Zero eyes switch off. Guard down. Air source knob norm. Steady on. Anti-ice auto. Antennas norm. Right now. Have to verify. Fuel master switch guard down. Engine feed knob norm. EPU switch norm. Guard down. Engine comp pry guard down. Throttle off. Gear down. Hook up. Master arm off. Air source knob norm. Alright. Now I can fly through this a little bit. Clear. As soon as she's at 25 RPM percent, advance the throttle to idle. Sec lights off. The engine stack. Okay. Our equipment light on. Check the probe heat. Fire and overheat. Let's listen to some Betty. Let's let Betty talk her shit.
Altitude. Warning. Jammer. Counter. Chat flare. Low. Out. Block. Caution. Bingo. Soda. IFS.
Alright. Out of the DED. INS store heading, sensor power switches all on. Standby attitude indicator on cage and calibrate. HUD on. Similar to electronic. WR on. Measure distribution system switches all on. Good. Oh, can't even use that yet. Canopy's open. Close the canopy in a second. I'm going to do the sec test with the canopy open. IFF master switch to CNI. Up front controls. Hold on a second. I got a call, friends. Probably look like I ate the back of the seat there, which is hilarious. Yeah, bro. Falcon Mafia 1-4. The Viper is the best jet in the world. Best looking jet in the world. Might be a little bit of a biased opinion, but it's alright. Anyway. We'll do the sec test real quick. Double check chocks in. Chocks in. Yes. Swing the nozzle. Swing of the nozzle. Stabilize. Okay. Canopy down. INS align norm. Alright. Flickers bit test. All the Flickers bit test is the jet exercising the flight control surfaces on its own. So we'll watch it. Move the cursor out of the way. Test the elevators, flaperons, the rudder, to the left. I'm just going to do a leading edge flaps next. Good. Test the elevators, flaperons, and rudder to get this away. Again. I'm not doing this, just doing it on its own. Flap should drop, yeah. And then it'll tell us, okay, if it fails, it'll say the little red light down there. But it'll say fail. Then it's good. DBU test. Lights on, yeah. Cycle flight control. So now I'm doing this. Digital backup. The digital backup test is called DBU test. Lights off. MPO test, manual pitch override, and full deflection here. Full deflection. EPU test. Idle. Okay, load a data cartridge. No bugs. No bugs is good. Fuel tests. It's accurate. When we load up and we have bags, we have to do the external transfer test. Ensure that the bags feed correctly. We'll do that before takeoff. run the checklist off the top of my head and then I back it up, make sure I didn't forget anything. Boards. Boards are good. Brake channels, good. Good. Got to test it again when we get moving. Make sure both channels actually work. Anti-skid test. Anti-skid is good. Anti-ice test. Anti-ice is good. Alright, so just the seat a little bit. Just a bit. Alright, so now back it up with the real checklist. Had a normal start, heat, did the heat test, fire and overheat, did that, malfunction indication lamps, aka let Betty talk her shit, we did that, avionics power, all the avionics are on, INS, EGI is aligning, hard points on, FCR on, right? Yeah, radar alt on, CNI up front controls, function clear, did the sec test, did the flick is bit, don't have to worry about a jammer, the boards, 3 green, standby attitude is set, fuel quantity, did that, EPU is good, EPU fuel is good, set the radios in a minute, DBU we did that, trim, good, MPO, brakes both channels, anti-ice, EPU test, no bugs, seat, alright. We ran that shit fast. 251 is the common traffic advisory frequency, so those of you that don't know, if you have an untowered airport or a bunch of untowered airports, they share what's called as a common traffic advisory frequency. In this scenario, it's 251. Uniform or UHF, ultra high frequency. It's not a normal aviation frequency, that's a military aviation frequency. Civilian aircraft use VHF or very high frequency, which would be common to for us. So where it says 124, like when airliners talk to ATC, they use channels like that. The military uses ultra high frequency. So as soon as the INS is done aligning, we're going to go. I'm going to see 8/10 here. Pull up the test page. We'll also have them load us up as soon as we're done aligning. I don't have anything loaded on the jet while I'm aligning, just because I don't want, I might fuck it up. It shouldn't, but sometimes it does. I want the jet to be very still, but you don't have to fix it later. Like I said, as soon as we have 8/10, I'm gonna flick this little switch to nav. I need some water. So we're at Inrylic Air Base today in Turkey. For those of you that are just getting in, we're gonna depart. We're gonna go hit the tanker, and then we're gonna go deal with some SAM sites. I have our steer points planned out here. So after we hit the tanker, we're going to go to steer point 4, which is an SA2 fire control radar. Steer point 5 is an SA5 fire control radar. Steer point 6 is an SA3. Steer point 7 is an SA6. 8 is another SA2. 9 is an SA15, which is very dangerous, has anti-missile capabilities. And then 10 is an SA13. It's a dangerous heat-seeking missile. Or it could be radar guided as well. One of those dual use SHORADs. SHORAD is just stands for short range air defense, that's all. Hey, Sean John, good shit. This is actually not the HOTAS Warthog, so this is the Viper TQS. This is the HOTAS Warthog stick. It's also called the Cougar stick, but I also have a little modification here. The base It's from Real Simulator. It's force sensing base. It's called the Real Simulator FSSB Viper Mark II, I believe. Some shit like that. Yo, what's up, brother? Magnus. How's it going? How are you today? I'm in TTI Socal3 right now because there's not very many people here, so don't have to really worry about server hiccups or anything like that. Pat Penny, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you. Alright, 8/10. Let's switch to norm. Okay, link appears to be working. Good. Let's have the ground crew load us up. Top off. 98003 today. No, I am gonna take 4 harms.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
Turn on Jahimics. Doesn't need to be calibrated.
Refueling complete.
Gonna load 4 Fox 3s, 4 Magnums, and then a bag underneath. If I'm being completely honest, Sean John, I prefer BMS, but for live streaming, I go back and forth between the two. I just did a BMS stream on Saturday night. I do more DCS streams than BMS because DCS looks better to people. So more people want to watch DCS streams. And DCS is realistic enough. I mean, there's little quirks about it. Like, this loadout, if I'm being completely honest, is unrealistic. The wing loading is too much. So you can't put harms on these pylons here. I'm sorry, you can't have 4 harms, I believe. You can only have 2. So 2 harms and bags, that's usually what it is. Pull chocks.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Alright, so we're going to taxi over to runway 23 with the hotel loop. We give call the CTAF and make sure that they could hear us real quick. Do radio check a second. And just pull up the chart of Inrylic. Inrylic traffic, space 7. Shit, that's not even my call sign. Correction, Inrylic traffic, route 3. I'm so used to using space 7, that's why I switched it. I'm too used to saying that shit. Inrylic route 3, radio check. Hotel loop, gonna use Charlie, November, Echo. Inrylic traffic, route 3, single ship F16 taxiing from the hotel loop to runway 23 via taxiways Charlie, November Echo, Inrylic. So I say the name of the airport twice because it's an untowered field. And when you have a bunch of airports sharing a CTAF, you want to say the airport name that you're launching from, or that you're at in the beginning, both in the beginning and the end, so that if somebody misses, if another pilot misses you saying it in the beginning, they catch it at the end. That's the consensus there. Taxi lights on. Flash is on. Clear right, clear left. INS page, see how fast we're taxiing. Left turn, runway 23. Clear left, clear right. Slow down a bit. This is taxiway Charlie. We're going to make a left on November up here, which is the next taxiway. Clear. All clear around here. Make sure there's no schmuck in a truck or anything like that. Don't want to get T-boned by some schmuck in a truck. Clear on November. Left turn on November. Sean John, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Mexico, because I fucking can, bro. That's why. AI, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you. So get back into it if you miss it. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Dickhead used the wrong runway. Save up, bro. It's fine. You'll get there. Yo, honestly, I got this Acer Nitro 60 for a very good deal last year. Black Friday. I bought it from Walmart. So I definitely recommend looking there. I paid... Well, I got it for a steal. I paid around $1,100 for it. And that's a fucking steal. And it came with the 5060 Ti. I just recently put a 5080 in it. Like, literally the other day. Delta clear. It's got the 5080 now. And so it only uses about 40, 50, sometimes 60% of it. Like, we're in Syria on acrylic, and the graphics are all the way up, and it's only using 55, 57% of it. The 5060 Ti, it would use about 80%, so it used quite a bit more, but the 5060 Ti was still good. To be honest with you, I got it because I was having issues with X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12 is very demanding, to my surprise. I'm very impressed with those graphics. It's like very... It's very like comparable to DCS, but for some reason it's more resource heavy or GPU heavy. I'm not really sure why. BMS 4.38 also is surprisingly GPU heavy. So I was GPU bound on that sim with the 5060 Ti, but with the 5080 it's good. Fuck, I'm gonna pass the threshold. Maybe not. Nope, pass it. All right. Anyway. What's the GTS 760? Micro Center build reference. Yeah, but if you want a pre-built, I'm saying. Anyway, we'll take off checklist. Heat on, canopy bowed down, landing light on, jet controls are armed, radar alt on, oxygen on, anti-ice auto. Now for the real checklist. The ICP right in my fucking face. That's how I like it. I always love a good face full of ICP. All flaps norm, manual flap switch enable, trim all centered, engine comp pride guard down, boards are closed, canopy closed and locked, no light, IFF and NIC are working, checked that before. External tanks, make sure that they're feeding. Good, no RPM rollback. Fuel quantity select up norm, stores config cat 3. Ground gen enable switches off, harness and mids, don't have none of that because we're invisible. We did the EPU test at the ramp. Heat's on, ingestion controls armed.
Single for battle damage approaching left base, runway 23, frustrated approach. So got
Heat's on, ingestion controls armed, cycle flight controls the second low pressure looks good. Check our reload data. 1,000, 10,000. Acrylic traffic speed, correction, acrylic traffic route 3, single ship F16 departing runway 23, quick climb, 12,000 acrylic. Phantoms on left base. It's fine, we should be out of his way. Running it up.
Excellent traffic. HUD 11 signal for battle damage. Turning final runway 23.
Rolling. Airspeed's alive. Not yet, never mind. Airspeed's alive, knows well steering off. Starting to rotate here. Here's coming up. On the Alpha. Pulled about 500. Go. Cockpit Departure, Route 3, passing 4,000 for 12,000, quick climb. Route 3 today, not Spade 7. Actually, no. Go. You like and follow if you guys like that quick climb. Now we're going to head to the tanker. Gonna tank. Feet off the rudder pedals, landing light off. We'll run the climb out checklist. Climb out checklist. Fuel quantity, transfer balance, good. Oxygen system, yeah. Pressurization. Cabin out is good. Stack, engine stack is good. Alright. All is good, friends. Put this shit up here so you guys don't have to see it. So all you guys see is the sky. Cockpit of the beautiful Viper. Tanker is, I believe, at 25,000 feet. Fire control radar on, start looking for him. Altitude is. Let's see who's at what altitude. Alright, we need Texaco 2-1. Texaco 2-1 has the boom. Texaco 2-1. 256. Inrylic Spade. Inrylic Route 3, clear the airspace, change of frequency, see up. I gotta get out of that habit. I gotta stop using Spade 7 actually, because I'm so used to fucking saying it. I need to change my call sign every time here now, like BMS does. That's another good thing that BMS does. It forces you to think about your call sign every time before you fucking, because it's realistic. Can't use the same fucking call sign every time. Anyway. What's that? 256. Route 3-1, buddy spike. Okay. Route 3-1, buddy spike. Fuck. 02 Yankee. Okay, he doesn't have DME, so it's fine. So we're gonna Janelo, thank you for the follow, brother. Chip, so we're going to tank, and then we're gonna do some suppression of enemy air defenses.
2-1, Uzi 1, request rejoin.
AI or OPC ran BMS pretty well. Which BMS? 437 or 438? They're two totally different sims. User 735, what's up, brother? How are you? What HOTAS? I have the Viper TQS throttle, right? Thrustmaster, and then I also have the Cougar stick or the HOTAS Warthog stick. I've seen it called both, but I have a little modification to it. I have the real simulator FSSB Viper Mark II. It's a force sensing base. Mitch, if you just heard me. Little squeegee nuclear option. No, they don't look. They don't allow nuclear consent switch. You can't adjust that shit. Ship, I already answered that. General, okay, cool. We'll call up with chats. So we're just gonna fly in the direction of the tanker so we can see him on radar. I believe that's him right there. I believe we have him locked up. It's 25,000 feet. Like I said, tank, and then seed, maybe some PVR as well. Not sure. See what ends up happening. Awareness, yeah, this is DCS, bro. DCS stands for Digital Combat Simulator. Picture like Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's for like, it's military kind of. That's effectively what it is. So awareness, this is better than Ace Combat. This is much better than Ace Combat. It's much more realistic. I used to play Ace Combat long time ago. Last time I played Ace Combat, I think was Ace Combat 6 or 7. I don't even remember. Yeah, it's definitely, bro, if you like Ace Combat, this is like a step above that. It's good. And it teaches you, how to think outside the box, teaches you to think ahead, just like in real life aviation shit you gotta do. So that's all I like about it. I wanted to do this for real, but unfortunately I wasn't medically fit to become a military pilot, so I'm doing it on the internet instead. I had no desire to become an airline pilot either, so I didn't do that shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ace Combat's like, it's not real. It's not realistic. It's fun for like 10 minutes, and then it's like, alright, this is kind of silly. Yeah, the cockpit's they're very detailed. So DCS comes with 2 airplanes, and then the rest are payware add-ons. So you have the Su-25, I'm sure you guys know what that is. If you don't, it's like the Russian version of the A-10 effectively. So it's like a ground attack aircraft. And then it has the legendary P-51 from World War II. So it's free to download, and it comes with those 2 aircraft. But if you want like the F16, you got like this. This is payware. It's a payware add-on. Ninja Specs, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you. En route to this tanker here. Actually, you know what? Let's stay on 254 attack frequency, so we get very close to the tanker. Yo, it looks like somebody's getting chased here. Hold on. Yeah, somebody's getting chased. So, shit, I don't have that much gas. I can't go with the burner. I'm gonna help him though. It's here at 6,000. I'm gonna make whatever is at 6,000, 4,000. Get that point of interest. What is that? I don't even know. It's no problem. And towards it. You know what? Something probably just cooked it. Head back towards the tanker. Lock back on the tanker. It's coming out of. That's cool. I want to. All right, let him. I want him to fire on me actually. The SA-5. Actually, I'll go hot on him right now. Tiny girl. Tiny girl, how cute are you? You can only call me baby daddy if you're cute enough. You got some competition as well, so. You know what? Alright. Never mind then. I want it to fire at me so that it misses and it realizes that it's not going to hit me from this far away. As long as I evade it, because in the past I've had I've actually gotten hit by an SA-5 while I was on the tanker, and that in real life that should not happen because the in real life, it's like I would have had the world's biggest chaff right next to me. Nothing fired an R-27 ET at me. Talk about, bro. I got hit by a SA-5 when I was on the tanker, not a Su-33. No worries, bro. No worries, no worries. But, like I said, in real life, and it was from far away, too. It was like on the edge of the, yeah, alright. Looking at me again. It was like from probably about this distance. So if it fires on me from here, I have to evade. Yeah, I have 4 Fox 3s and 4 Magnums. And then I got a 300-gallon bag underneath. So we're going to tank. We're going to go deal with that SA-5. There's also a SA-15 over there. SA-15 has anti-missile capability, so we got to deal with that as well. Or he's just going to cook our harms. Alright, I'll change to 256. Jessica 2-1, route 3, 1, single ship F16. I'm about 5 miles off of your 1 o'clock at 25,000. Request rejoin.
Texaco 2-1-2. Request rejoin.
Texaco 2-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 25,000 at 300.
Proceeding to the left observation at 25,300 knots for route 31. Alright, so pull up left observation, match the speed. You guys know the drill. Put those boards out. Ooh, why do we have a desync? That's not good. Alright, if there's an issue with this, because a lot of times what happens is the server lags, and then the tanker will, like, literally, you'll have it midair with the tanker. So if that happens, I'm just going to go into BMS. Just hope that doesn't happen. Imagine it fires at me right as I fucking go. I'd be so pissed. Yo, if that happens, I might take a break from TTI for a while, because I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Let's see. Hopefully it won't happen. Bingo page. Honestly, the radar on standby. Don't need that anymore. We got visual on him. You guys are about to see me tank live again. Hunter, thank you for the follow, brother. Gonna see me. Yo, honestly, I just realized something today. The server doesn't have wake turbulence on, which is bullshit. I asked the devs to turn it on, so let's see. I still act like wake turbulence is on. I don't just fucking come up behind the tanker. basically, if I fly behind him and a little below him, I'm not going to be affected by his wingtip vortices or his jet wash, and it's not realistic. In real life, that shit'll push you around like hell. So, like I said, I asked the devs to turn that on. Server, I'm talking to server devs, not the DCS devs. I think he's going 300 knots. We're just going to confirm that.
Ready, pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
He's going a little faster than 300. So he's pulling away from me. I didn't get down to 300.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
That's not me. That's somebody else. Talking to another tanker. It's supposed to be different frequencies. I don't know why I can hear them. So where's he going? Let's see. Going like 314. Texaco 2-1, route 3-1, moving from left observation into pre-contact position. So like I said, guys, if it lags, we have a mid-air here, just hop in PMS.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Just go 2-1, route 3-1, ready pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Clear contact, route 3-1. further forward. Just a bit.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return free contact.
I was pulling the throttle back, I didn't realize it.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete.
Holy shit, I didn't even realize that. Alright, so I'm just gonna idle, boards out, just straight back. I thought I had a lot more to go for, so I wasn't even looking at the fuel gauge. Give me a like and subscribe if you guys like that area fueling, and follow depending on which platform you're on. Alright, so now not gonna do right observation. Don't have time for that. What time is it? 28. Fire control radar back on.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Alright, steer point. Steer point 4. You know what? Flip the autopilot on. I gotta piss. I'll be right back. Alright, friends, I'm back. I just DoorDash gas the planes, Mr. Combs. That's what I do. What kind of question is that? Alright, so heading for steer point 4. Get a little altitude. Eat this, thank you for the follow. Eric, thank you for the follow. Jax, thank you for the follow. So like I said, steer point 4 is an SA2, steer point 5 is an SA5, so we're heading for that. Heading in that area. There's a bunch more shit over there as well. Got an enemy aircraft here at Angels 20,000 feet. Let's make him a point of interest so there's no way he could possibly sneak up on us. Radar into track while search. Nice. You want that SA5 to look at me. What is this? AWACS Route 5, single ship F16 checking in. Shit. Bullseye 007, 41 miles. AWACS Route 3 engaging Bandit. Bullseye 047, 70 miles. Angels 19. Route 51, Fox 3.
Cat flare. Altitude. Pull up. Altitude.
Route 3, pitbull on that Bandit at Angels 22. Whew! I lofted the fuck out of that thing, man. What is that? This is 224. Alright, so we're below him. Gonna look up and fire at him again if for whatever reason there's somehow. It's a possibility. Burner, so we have. Ooh! Route 3, splash 1224. Okay, so I'm out of air to air, going to air to ground. Why are we lagging around? Like I said, any server issues, BMS it is, friends. Alright, we have over here, dude, something. Yeah, it's lagging like hell. Fuck. I have a funny feeling the server's gonna crash on us. Hopefully I'm wrong. I don't know what the story is with TTI recently. It's been a little weird. Unfortunately. Alright, anyway, so trim out a bit, right? Because we just launched that Fox 3. Somebody's gonna sneak up on us. Let's go to the weapon page. So what do we got over here? We have SA5s, SA2s, SA6, SA15. So it's the SA15 119. Okay. Entering in the HARM codes so I can look at all of them on the same page. Cool. Piss off. SA5, if I remember correctly, is 129. We're gonna fucking deal with him first. Since he thinks he's a fucking tough guy. I believe it's 119. You're wrong. No, it's 129. Right? Yeah, it's 129. Alright, and then let's have 13. F13 here. Once I have everything configured, I'm going to turn back out on them. Forgot the harm code for SA-13. I'm looking that shit up. I'll read chats in a second, guys. Hold on. Program SA-13 here. What's wrong? 118. Okay. Alright, we're good. And then I'm going to select the SA-13 as the steer point so that I don't run into that ship by mistake. Because that shit is lethal as fuck. This is steer point 10. Double check steer point 10. Okay. They're all in the same area, friends. Alright. I'll read chats right now before I turn back in. Let's see. Can you refuel that thing? I just did, bro. Can you refuel that thing? Fully hussed. I literally just got gas in it, bro. Do you need a lot of complex controls to fly DCS? So you can do it. You can do it with a standard joystick, David Butler. It's a question. What kind of question is that? What the fuck you mean, bro? Fully hussed. I did. Huh. Angel Fem. What up? Dixon Toby plays. What is that, your son? Dixon? Happy birthday, Dixon. Happy 10th birthday, brother. That Ninja Bravo. Thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you, my man. Alright, so we're going to turn back into the SAM sites now. Which gas we got? 75. That's fine. Back into the SAM sites. Get some altitude. I'm actually going to turn off the rings because I don't like that shit. Alright, we've got the SA-6 active, it seems. Let's turn the RWR into handoff mode. What is this? There's something else at Angels 30 here. We'll fight it too. Ooh, got a lot. Okay. Got a ton of enemy aircraft here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull them into something. It's the Aegis system. The Aegis system, I believe, is behind us. I'm going to try and pull them into the Aegis system. Maybe I'll fire at one of them. And I ideally want to pull the rest into the Aegis system. So I believe these are all the Su-33s here. And this is a MiG-21. If you guys are looking at my left MFD, this is what I'm looking at. So if you see the little red triangle with the 30 beneath it, I believe that's a MiG-21. I believe all of these are Su-33s. So obviously we're outgunned, as you guys can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire at one of them and then try to pull the rest of them into a SAM ring of ours. Route 31 engaging SA-6 bearing 094, 33 miles. Not okay. That thing is cold. It's fine. Oh, shit. Blue 3-1 Magnum SA6.
Altitude. Pull up.
I'm gonna try and show you guys the harm. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. Hold on.
Altitude.
Fuck, that was my harm. Hold on. Fuck. Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets cooked by a SA-15, but let's see. Let me flick this autopilot on. Hold on a second, friends. Alright. Watching my harm. Let's see, it might get cooked by an SA-15, I don't know. But if the target is an SA-6. Ideally wanted an SA-5, but don't always get what you want. SA-6 looked at me first, so it is what it is. Give a fuck. Fuck you, SA-6. You're about to die anyway. I think. Route 3-1, Shack SA-6. Alright, autopilot off. Trim out a bit, let's turn back into it. Red Wolf, what's up, brother? How are you? Why am I wearing sunglasses? So you guys can't see into my fucking soul. That's why, bro. Nah, I'm playing. I'm wearing sunglasses so that the screens are easier on my eyes. They soften, they're not just regular sunglasses, they soften blue light. So that's how that works. .6 on the gas. Come on, I want to see an SA-5 here. I want to see 5T. Man, ooh. Route 3 engaging SA-15 bearing 110, 36 miles. Route 3-1 Magnum SA-15.
Cap flare. Altitude. Altitude.
Stand by, boys. I'm gonna go cold, turn the autopilot on. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you this beautiful arm kill. Hold on a second. Attitude hold, heading. Where's the heading bug right there? Yes. Let's watch this harm, friends. I believe we're gonna cook the SA-15. If we do, we don't have shit to worry about. If we do, it's easy. It's open fucking target practice on these SAMs after that SA-15 is gone. That's what this is. Yes, it does, that ninja, bro. Bravo, sorry. It does, watch. It's called TrackIR 5. And I got the yeah, cooked it. Alright, no worries. No worries, friends. No worries. Sometimes that happens. Harm got cooked. I'm living with my head. That's what I'm doing, bro. I probably misread that. Give me a few. Give me a second. Deal with some shit here, and then I'll reread that correctly, and I'll read the rest of the chats. Hold on. Mr. Saw 5 here. Gas 4. Man. Mr. Saw 5. Yes. I'm gonna fire at you as well, sir. Route 31 engaging SA-5 bearing at 080 31 miles. Route 319 MSA-5. Hopefully the harm doesn't cook this one. So once the SA-5 is cooked, we can get closer safely. Shut up.
Altitude.
Same shit, friends. Same profile.
Pull up. Altitude.
Alrighty. Let's see if this one gets cooked. This is going after the SA-5. So previously, I launched at the SA-15, which has anti-missile capabilities. The SA-5 does not. Yo, I think the SA-15 tried to fire at this because it's streak. I think that was its missile, but let's see. Read chats while we're waiting for this. Ah, fuck. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I'll read chats after we cook this thing. How about this? Let's play this game. If my harm doesn't get cooked and it cooks the SA-5, everybody that's watching has to follow me. How about that? Let's play that game. I don't know if it's gonna hit it. It's slowing down. I might have fired it a little too far away. Maybe not. That's it. Yeah. Route 31, Shack SA5. Alright, friends. Oh, you know what? Keep that autopilot on. Read the chats. Alright, so. Let's see. So, happy birthday to Dixon. Chino, I told you why I was wearing sunglasses. Red Wolf, what's up, brother? Datton, okay. Yes. Like I said, it's called TrackIR 5. Patrick Halpin, is your view connected with your glasses? Or are you living your head? Yeah, I'm living with my head. No, I'm playing from. So it's called TrackIR 5. It's all good, man. It's called TrackIR 5 with the Track Clip Pro. So if you can see this little shit here, it's a little clip on my headset, right? And then I got this sensor up here, and the sensor basically tracks the position of this shit, and then it moves the pilot's head in sim. That's all. It's called TrackIR 5. Honestly, I should reach out to them and tell them. A lot of people have been asking me about this, so you guys should give me something to promote your product. That's what I should do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Salty Sailor, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Big Key 1, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Uncle, your sack, I snack. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna turn back into the SAM site. Legacy in the field, thank you for the follow. Max, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna turn back into these SAM sites now. So guys, we still have to be mindful of steer point 10. Because like I said, that's an SA-13, that's very lethal. And that could be, it's dual use. It's a dual use SHORAD, both heat and radar. That's why it's partially why it's so fucking dangerous. So. SA-3. I believe that's what we're going to take out next, because that's just looking at us. What we got? We got one harm left. Time is at 11:53. You're right, guys. Okay, all right. Sorry, I don't really play pool like that. Max. Okay, so the noise is coming. They're coming from my RWR, which is this thing, right? It stands for radar warning receiver. So you know how you got a radar detector in your car, in your fast car. Sometimes allow you, I'm sure. So basically, picture it's the same idea, right? The radar detector is looking for a cop's radar. This is looking for enemy radars. Ooh, what the fuck? Okay, fine. We'll take out this. So this noise means that an that means something is locked onto me. In this case, it's this SA-5. They must be 2 fire control radars. That's perfectly fine. So this means something is locked onto me. I'll let you know when the noise. You'll hear another noise. It's when it's firing on me. But usually the other beeps, they just mean either a radar signal got more powerful, or there's a new radar signal that wasn't there before. That's what most of them mean. And the radar, or the RWR noises in this sim are actually simplified. So in real life, the SA-5 makes a certain noise when it locks onto you. That's not implemented in DCS, unfortunately. Route 31, engaging SA-5 bearing 090, 33 miles. Route 31, Magnum SA-5. Stores count 1. Alright, so I think I fired twice, maybe 3 times. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, friends. No problem. No problem at all.
Pull up. Pull up.
Same profile, boys.
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Bingo. Bingo.
Ooh. Bingo fuel. Alright, time to go home. Let's make sure our harm hits first. Hold on. Same profile, turnout, bit of altitude or a bit of pitch, and then autopilot on. Let's watch the harm hit home, friends. Carson, thank you for the share. Thank you for sharing my live, but I appreciate you, man. This one should hit home as well. We're 3-1 Shack, I say 5. Alright. See the other radar. Just want to make sure we're not going to be able to see it because we're out of harms. Okay. How far are we from HOTAS? How much time do I have? An hour and 2. So I believe we just have an SA3 and an SA2 left over there. Yeah. You know what? I'll have the SA2. I don't have the gas for that. I'm not going to do that. As I said, I'll have the SA2 waste the shot, but not in a fuel state to do that. So I'm going to divert to HOTAS. Still got to trim out. $110 miles to HOTAS. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna go to HOTAS, get some gas. And SA2 still looking at us, he can't hit me. I'll do a HUD-out indexer out overhead for you guys as well. Good Squares Gaming. Thank you for the follow, brother. I have like a 30, it's like a 35-inch curve monitor. It's not crazy big, Max. It's big enough, but it's not like... Hold on, let me put the autopilot on and read some chats. Alright. Hold on. So no, Max, I was evading a missile before. That before the SA-5 fired on me. And I was just I'm actually not a former fighter pilot. I was going to be, but I'm not. I figured out I wasn't medically fit to be a military pilot, and I had no desire to be an airline pilot. Justin, this is DCS, brother. Yeah, like I have a 30, I think it's a 35-inch monitor. It's good enough. Gets the job done. Good squares. Well, the whole reason why I don't do VR is just because I wouldn't be able to see the chats, and it's a lot harder on the PC, plus streaming, etc. I have the graphics card could probably handle it. I have RTX 5080. If I ever decide I want to do VR, I actually just got the RTX 5080, but I don't think I want to do VR. I'm happy with the setup. I'm happy with the... I know the desktop it ruins the immersion a little bit, but it's not terrible. I mean, Grid Squares, if you have the head tracker, it's closer to, it's similar to VR, you know, it's just you're not fully in it, that's all. But again, I don't want to be fully, like, yeah, it would be nice, obviously, but like at the same time, I want to be able to read chats, I want to be able to see, you know, I want to be able to see what's going on my little monitor, I want to be able to see what my dogs are doing and shit. Wifey needs something, you know what I'm saying? So... Quest 3, that's a VR headset I'm talking about.
Caution. Caution.
Yeah. Where was I? Roddy, Ms. Prime, thank you for the follow, brother. Yeah, Grid Squares, I agree. Well, however, you know, people fulfill, whatever people like the best, preference at that point. Maybe I'll go VR one day. I don't know. Just for right now, I'm good with this. Justin Mills, thank you for the follow. Max, no, I was going to be a military pilot, but I figured out I wasn't medically fit to be one. My vision's not. My astigmatism is beyond what's waiverable, unfortunately. And I had no desire to be an airline pilot, so I just do this and fly GA. Dominic, thank you for the follow, brother. Max, DCS is free to download. Comes with the Su-25 and the P-51, but if you want other aircraft, you gotta pay for the add-ons. Just highly recommended if you're into this type of shit. If you want to get started, I have a link tree in my page, and my Discord is linked there. I can help you get started if you want. I'm not sure how many gigabytes it is. Kevin, thank you for the follow, brother. Alright, so and 700 pounds of gas. $12.06. So fence out. Fuck, there's two. Flight of 2 MiG-25s, that's not good. It's really not good. It's flight of 2 MiG-25s. I think there's Patriots in Inrylic. Ideally, I want to pull those MiG-25s into the Patriots or into the close enough for the Aegis system to fire on them because I don't have the gas to deal with them. 600 pounds. For me to go directly to HOTAS, it's not going to be easy. HOTAS is a little less than 40 miles. HOTAS is 38 miles. Okay, the Patriot is looking at something. You see the P? Yeah. MiG-25 is looking in my direction, but the Patriot is looking at him, I believe. So hopefully the Patriot fires on him before he has the chance to fire on me. 40 miles away from me. He's got altitude on me, and I'm sure he's got airspeed on me. So that's just another search radar looking in my direction. Little S on the lower left corner of the RWR. .36 miles. And drop altitude. So these things have a harder time seeing me. Fucking gas. That's not good. Okay, the Aegis system. That's the Aegis system. That's good. That probably means that it's locking up the MiG-25s as well.
Altitude.
I'm gonna get really low. These things are very close to me. If I could get a solid lock on me, that's it. Guess we got fucking 500 pounds.
Altitude.
Okay. Turn it off. Alright, so you guys see what I just did there? I pulled them into the Aegis system. The Aegis is holy shit. The Aegis system are guided missile cruisers.
Caution.
I pulled them into the Aegis system. The Aegis system fired at them. How far to HOTAS? 20 miles. Honestly, I might just get some altitude and go for a flame-out landing. We're not going to do an overhead, friends. Don't have the gas for that. Actually, no, I'm not going to try that. I'm going to... Either way, I need altitude, so I can think about what I want to do. Get up to 20,000, actually. AWACS Route 3, checking out, see ya. I should make it, actually. Oh, fuck. Steer point 3 is runway 22 at HOTAS, but we can't use 22, so we don't have the gas to get over there. So we're gonna do runway 4. Yeah, we're gonna make it. We're 11 miles. It's good enough. HOTAS traffic, Route 3, single ship F16. I am 11 miles to southwest of the field at 18,000 feet. Inbound on emergency fuel. We'll be doing a straight in for runway 4, HOTAS. Alrighty. Alright. Runway in sight. Boards out.
Altitude. Altitude.
Bleed off some airspeed here. Don't bleed off too much because we end up in back.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, below 300 knots, gears coming down. Right on. So no boards now, no boards yet, no boards yet, no boards yet. No boards just yet, friends. Alright. 100 pounds of gas. Huh. 116 pounds of gas. I'll tell you, Route 3, taxiing to rearm refuel pads at the start of runway 22 via the left side of runway 4. Hate. Big Thrasher, thank you for the follow, brother. Henry Dan, head tracker is TrackIR 5 with the Track Clip Pro. See, this is what I mean. You're like the 10th person that asked me about it just this stream. I gotta get something where I could promote their shit, get like compensated for it. Time is it? It's 12:17. If we have arms here,
Chief, place the wheel
I
chocks.
think we do.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Or
Copy.
all right, filling us up. Some chats. How many flight hours the Viper? I'll tell you in a second. For today, I have 537.2. Iraq ISMAC. So I'm in that phase where I think I'm the fucking sky god, effectively. I'm in the phase where I think I fucking know everything. That's about right, because I really do think that a lot of times. Mike, you're working on a Viper? That's awesome, bro. What exactly are you doing? What are you working on? Shout out to Mike. Mike's a real G. He's working on a Viper as we speak. What block, too? Oh, you mean you're not? I got you. Retired. I thought you meant you were like currently working on a Viper right this second. I was gonna say that's awesome, bro. You're at work while watching me fly. You're at work working on a Viper while watching me fly in the sim. That would be epic if you were actually doing that right now. Block 30, that's cool, bro. This is a Block 50. I'm sure they're pretty similar. Oh, you are currently working on one. That's awesome. That is epic. Mike is working on. That's awesome, bro. I can't even put into words how fucking awesome that is. You work for okay, yeah, I figured because you said you were retired. You were retired from the Air Force. Pull up the bingo page. See us getting gas. So if we have harms here, friends, I'll go take care of some more SAM sites. But if not, I gotta head back to Inrylic because I gotta go to the gym at like 1. I gotta go to work later too.
Refueling complete.
Okay. Let's see what it does.
Rearming complete.
Damn. Alright, forget it. Don't even have Fox 3s here. Alright, so I'm just going to tell him to take off. Move pylon. Move pylon. Payload. Move pylon. We'll tell him to take the center line bag off too, because we're just going to fly back to Inrylic. Pylon.
Request rearming.
I don't know which Mike. I don't know which exact jet you're working on, but it's 98. Oh yeah, you said it's the Block 30, so it doesn't even matter. Never mind. It's not going to be one of the ones that I have a skin of. Block 30. It's a bunch of possibilities it could be. Yo, do all the Block 30s have AESA yet, or are they still in the process of doing that? So I know they were going to do that for all the Vipers. They were going to upgrade them.
Rearming complete.
If you're allowed to tell me that. No, they were guard jets. Yeah, okay. Oh, so you're saying the guard jets don't have the AESAs? Is that what you're saying? Brandon's working on a Hornet right now. That's awesome, bro. I love that. I love that both of you guys are working on airframes while you're watching me live. That's sick. That's so sick. All right, so before takeoff checklist, I'm just gonna run through it in my head, and I'll do the real thing again. Landing lights, radar out, oxygen, anti-ice. Hold on, I got a cough. Yo, it's so funny in DCS. Every time I cough, it looks like I fucking hit the back of the seat. It's hilarious. Anyway, pull up the checklist, before takeoff checklist. Like I said, we're just gonna fly back to Inrylic. I'll do a HUD out index route overhead there for you guys. All flaps norm. Manual fly up switch enabled. Trim is not all centered. See, this is why we run the checklist. Trim is now all centered. Engine comp right guard down. Boards are closed. Canopy closed and locked, no light. IFF and link. It should be what? Yeah. Okay, good. External tanks. No rollback. Good. Quantity select norm. Stores config cat 1. Ground jet off. Harness leads and anti-G were invisible, so none of that shit today. EPU did the EPU test way earlier. Heat's on. Ejection controls arm. Looks like the flight controls is second. Oil pressure looks good. Didn't touch the A-load data, so we don't have to worry about that. Actually, I'll flight control check from inside. Check it on link. Check it visually. Chocks out.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Halte traffic, route 3, single ship F16 departing runway 22, quick climb 12,000. Halte. Clear. Clear. Up on center line. Quick climb up to 12. Alright. Center the rudder pedals. Alright. Running up. Rolling. Burner. Airspeed's alive. Multiple steering off. Moving around, keep us centered. Starting to rotate. Who's coming up? Unload the Alpha. Pull it like 4. Go. About 45. Takeoff Departure, route 3, passing 4,000 for 12,000. Quick climb. Bye, Hate. Afterburner up at 12, friends. Give me a like and follow or subscribe depending on the platform you're on if you like the quick climb. So now we're going to head over to Inrylic, feed off the rudder pedals. Have the approach program for runway 23. We'll have a longer stream tomorrow, guys. Might do a Falcon BMS stream as well. I might do what I did Saturday, where Falcon BMS and then do another one in DCS. We're going the wrong way, probably. No. Select the steer point, because that's where the approach starts, steer point 11. So we got an SA-5 fire control radar, still a long-range search radar though there, but that's fine. Got an SA-5 fire control radar, we got SA-6 fire control radar, an SA-15, and another SA-5. So we did alright. No, I'm sorry. We missed one of them because the SA-15 cooked one of the magnums, so we hit it the second time, I believe. No, did we cook the SA-15? I don't remember. I think we did, and I think it. No, we didn't cook the SA-15. So we cooked 2 SA-5 radars and an SA-6, and then when we fired at the SA-15, the SA-15 cooked the magnum. That's what happened. Ronan, thank you for the follow, bro. Some might be not the ones that work. Okay. You just work on the block 30, Mike, or you work on all different blocks? Matengu, thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you. Angels 20. This throttle loosened up. I think I gotta tighten it. The key's right here. Name of my throttle and stick. So Tango 1271. This is the Thrustmaster TQS, and this is the Thrustmaster Cougar stick. They're linked in my YouTube description. If you go, my YouTube is Full Afterburner USA. I'm also live on YouTube. Just go into that live, and you'll see it linked there. You could click on the links as well. It brings you directly to it. Use my creator code SCRAPE, all capitals. It's all there. No problem, bro. I'm gonna type my YouTube for you in the chat. My bad. I didn't realize caps lock was on. There's also a link tree on my page. I'm not sure if it's clickable. So, but just go on YouTube and type in Full Afterburner USA, and then, like I said, it'll be linked. HOTAS. I'm gonna pin both of those comments. Actually, pin it. Pin it. Alright, so my like I said, my YouTube channel is pinned, and the fact that the HOTAS is linked there is also pinned. Turn to Dan. Traffic, Route 3, single ship F16. I am 15 miles to the east of the field. Descending through flight level 1900, inbound overhead on runway 23, left traffic. Alright, running before landing checklist, landing lights on. Fenced out, master arm off, right, yes, yes. So we're running here. Fuel quantity, transfer balance, all good. Defog mid, landing light on. Altimeter 296.8. Double check it over there. 296.8. Yes, yes. That shit is instead of the AGIS, the little text. Attitude, heading, etc. All good. Anti-ice, auto. Okay. Alright.
Altitude. Altitude.
Radar, stand by. I'll turn the HUD off and the indexer off when I call out initial friends. Loadout indexer out overhead, the Viper, if you guys have never seen this before. When they told you you had to touch the Viper down at the perfect AOA, they lied. I'm going to prove that to you. I believe that is the field right there. Maybe it's just playing it. Yeah, look at that. Just play. Mike, if you're still in here, bro, is this realistic? The play? So, I don't know if you can see my HOTAS. If you look at my throttle, does the real F16's throttle have play like this? Let me know. I wouldn't think that it does, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's get down to about 15. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, cool. Good to know. There's like a little bit of play back and forth, right? Forward and back. And as it adjusts, obviously it really adjusts it. Like that much play? Okay. Good to know. Yeah, the throttle. Look. Let me shine the camera down at my HOTAS. Look. Is playing that like that. Is that realistic? Should it be that way? Or is there an issue with this? Okay, cool. Let me know. Acrylic traffic, Route 3 is on a 3-mile initial for runway 23 left traffic. Alright, index are out, HUD out. 300 knots in a smash. About 2,000 MSO, which is about 1.5 AGL here. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate you. Alright, so that is realistic. Fair. Good job on Thrustmaster's part again. Clear traffic, Route 3 and the brake left. Why did I say that? I usually say spinning it. Just coming down. Clear traffic, Route 3, base gear stop, runway 23. Ah, fuck, I didn't realize the HMD. I can see my speed. So I kind of cheated, friends. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it until I got into the brake and looked. My brain is just so used to seeing it. But I can't see it now, so I guess it's not completely cheating. It's a little bit. Floaty. Go. Nose come down. Full differential braking. A little more right than left. Charlie. Acrylic Route 3, right turn on Charlie. Acrylic, Route 3 clearly active. Alright. No, David, this is a Viper. It's an F16. Hold on a second. Read the chats in a second. Heat off. IFF master mode standby. Hold the mode 4 because we're done. Canopy bow up. Gesture control safe. Taxi lights on. Countermeasure distribution system switches all off. Fuck. Dynamics off. Sensor power switches all off. Oxygen off. The ice off. Alright. Good traffic, Route 3, taxi from taxiway Charlie at the runway to Hotel Loop Parking via taxiway Charlie. Alright. Clear left, clear right. I felt like I floated a little more there than I would have liked to. Because ideally in a Viper, you always want to float it a little bit when you land it. Because the gear is very narrow and fragile. But I feel like I floated it a bit longer than I should have. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's in my head. I'll know when I watch it back later. Pull up the INS page so we're not fast for taxiing. Toe brakes. You're clear. We'll clear around here. Left. Pull right back up where we started. Actually, I lied. We're not going where we started. We started in that hangar. We're pulling to this pad here on the left. That's where I usually start. Taxiway lines in DCS look a little finicky ever since like past couple updates. I'm not sure what happened. Alright. Let's have the ground crew put the chocks in.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
I'm gonna shut the jet down. I'll read all the chats. Give me a second. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. I don't do that. Avionics off. Noise steering off. Cage to standby attitude indicator. Cut off. Taxi lights off. Radio's off. C9 back up. Standby lights off. Steady. Off, off. Off. Securing throttle. Canopy up. BMS 2257. Thank you for the follow, brother. Okay, canopy up. Low 25. Shut the power off. Step out of the jet. I'll read some chats. Alright. Step out. We are friends. Back safe and sound in Acrylic in 98003. Alright, now time for some chats. Anyway. YouTube. Okay, yeah. Iraq iSmack. Thank you for watching, brother. Have a good day. So many, oh man. Thank you for the follow, brother. I really appreciate you. Alright. Archer, no. The DCS is not my glasses. I'm just wearing glasses so that the screens are easier on my eyes. Mike's worked on the block 30, 40, and 50. That is badass, bro. Good shit. Dave, no. Mike already answered your questions. F16. EMS. Alright. I gotta run, guys. I gotta get to the gym. I gotta go to work. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'm not exactly sure what time. Probably around between 8 and 10 Eastern time. So, thank you again, guys. Catch you tomorrow.